Dynamic Duo here,
and welcome back to another nerd moment of
Kraven the Hunter. And now, as you see, this is Aaron Taylor Johnson. Right here, it even says you get to see the opening scenes. YouTube has AMC and Sony.
Yeah. And Sony London, UK. They did.
Yeah, I believe that's two.
They did the first 8 minutes of a movie, and well, I gotta admit, it's good, definitely. And yes, there was an action scene in there, and no, it's not the best one.
But it was very good.
Yes, that is very true. First thing I have to say is now this movie is in my top 3 of Marvel movies of all time.
It really was that good, very underrated. Before we continue, the one thing we have to spoil is there is no extra scene at the end of the credits.
There is nothing.
Waited there for nothing. But the movie is really good, and I saw a lot of openings. It's an easy continuance series with this. One thing I personally would like to see the Punisher collab with Kraven the Hunter. It really could work due to the fact that it does take place in major cities such as London, and New York is constantly mentioned, and that seems where all the problems come from.
Well, that would be an interesting team up.
Yeah.
Or hey, versus.
Oh yeah, they did. I'm gonna go with 90s Spider-Man, which was the first time I seen Kraven the Hunter. They did have the character Calypso, but in the 90s she was Mariah Crawford, Dr. Mariah Crawford. In the movie, she is just flat out Calypso,
which kind of sucks.
But I did like the actress that played her.
Did a great job.
They didn't focus on her. They did let this be a man's movie. It was about Kraven,
yes,
not Calypso.
And, here's the thing, okay? She had a moment, and then that was it.
The character's mysterious. That's the whole thing. She is mysterious. There's a lot of openings on what you could do with her.
Yeah.
Now, what's already in the trailer? One of the villains?
Rhino.
Awesome fight scene. Probably the very best. Now, another character in her, the Chameleon. The Chameleon was in there. So awesome.
Yeah, but he's not the usual chameleon you're used to. He's more, a little weaker, more sneakier, and...
It did make sense.
It made sense, but I would say it weakened him a little bit.
That's okay. One thing I noticed with the Rhino and the Chameleon, don't go to New York. You go to New York, you come back with problems.
Never go there.
That's all they kept talking about. Was like, I went to go see so-so in New York, and here we go. Look what happens. So that's a big no-no. Hence why I was saying I saw some openings. There's openings for other Marvel movies, but I'm not sure that was their true intentions.
Hey, honestly, I will say this. It'll be an interesting team up. Blade and Kraven.
I could possibly see that, them touching on it, but who knows on that. To hurry this up, this is an extremely underrated movie. This was awesome all the way through.
Honestly, besides Deadpool and Wolverine, this is probably one of the best Marvel movies I've seen in a long time.
Like you said, one of the best Marvel movies, outside of Wolverine and Deadpool, of course, nothing's going to beat that.
No.
But this was extremely well. I honestly can't wait to see what else is going to happen now.
I really hope there's a part 2. I really do.
I would be shocked if there isn't one. This really was that good. So we highly recommend it. Definitely go see this.
The only thing is, I will say this. One, this movie is very, very bloody, and there is curse words in there.
Lots of them.
Lots of them.
Matter of fact, even the first 8 minutes opening,
you can hear it.
Yeah, they'll have it subtitled.
Yes. And I will say the combat in there was definitely pretty good. It is a little more realistic because he has that serum in him, but it wasn't overly cheesy or outrageous.
It was a little more what would happen if you did have this in you, so that was pretty good. I love the way Aaron Taylor took the character.
Yeah.
The only thing is that was a little bland was the way he would say Calypso. Calypso,
he doesn't speak, when he speaks English, he doesn't have a Russian accent, really.
No.
When he speaks his Russian, then yes, he has the Russian accent.
I did want to hear him call her my Calypso, because again, I'm going back to 90s Spider-Man. He called her that because Calypso in Greek mythology gave Odysseus life, offered that. You can go through the whole mythology on it. But anyways, that's where it's stolen from. It's made very clear in the 90s. And this one, that's just her name. So he didn't call her my Calypso.
Look, flat out, definitely go see this movie. Yes. It is extremely good.
Very.
And remember to like and subscribe. Catch you later.